Welcome back to Pumpsiden's Den. Today, we're taking a look at the Final Fantasy Commander deck, Revival Trance. This is the red, white, and black Mardu. Pre-constructed deck featuring Terra, Herald of Hope as the face commander. If you love resilient gameplay, graveyard value, and Final Fantasy VI flavor, this one is for you. Revival Trance leans hard into recursion and resilience. It mills cards, fills the graveyard, and then brings your best creatures back turn after turn. It plays like a classic mid-range reanimator deck. Steady, grindy, and built around big comeback swings. And the theme of Revival perfectly mirrors Final Fantasy VI of loss, hope, and rebirth. So, here we have Terra. You can see here. Terra embodies everything that this deck is about. She self-mills at combat, and whenever she connects, you can pay 2 to reanimate creatures with power 3 or less. This keeps your value engines alive and makes sure that your graveyard is a toolbox, not a weakness. Celeste, the other inbox commander, which I did not pull out here, right here. Celeste, if you want a different angle, Celeste offers a sturdier defensive approach with her anti-magic flavor, but Terra is where the real synergy lives. So let's go ahead and look at the 8 standout cards in the unmodified precon that give Revival Trance its punch. We have Terra, False Hope, mills, evades, and reanimates small but mighty creatures. This is your engine piece. Then you have Ruinous Ultimatum. Ruinous Ultimatum, the ultimate Mardu nuke. It wipes everyone else's board, but not yours. Stitcher's Supplier. Cheap mill that keeps feeding your yard every time it dies. Priest of the Fell Rites. This turns itself into a full reanimation spell and is easy to bring back with Terra, with that power 2 or less. Yeah. Then you have Pitiless Plunderer. Every death turns into treasure, powering recursion loops. And Kefka, Dancing Mad. Your insurance policy and graveyard control rolled all into one. Key to the City. Key to the City makes Terra unblockable and fuels her graveyard recursion. Tap, discard a card. Up to 1 target creature can't be blocked this turn. Whenever this becomes untapped, you may pay 2, and if you do, draw a card. Very nice engine. And finally, Rise of the Dark Realms. A late game haymaker. Take every creature from all graveyards and end the game on the spot. Gameplay style. This deck wants to grind. Early turns are about setting up your graveyard with Stitcher Supplier and Terra swings. Mid-game, you're looping creatures and generating value through death and revival. Late game, your bombs like Ruinous Ultimatum and Rise of the Dark Realms seal the deal. It's not a deck that wins in a hurry, but it's resilient. Opponents will struggle to keep your threats down for long. Now, let's talk about strengths and weaknesses. Strengths: fantastic recursion late game inevitability. Strong Final Fantasy VI flavor, heroes and villains alike, and can rebuild quickly after board wipes with that graveyard play. Now, weakness-wise, it's vulnerable to exile-based removal. Rest in peace, farewell. Early turns can feel slow against aggressive decks, and it needs careful sequencing. Not a pick up and smash deck. Now, the upgrade path. If you want to upgrade Revival Trance, here's some easy targets. Add Eternal Witness or Shieldred, Whispering One, for stronger recursion. Include more premium reanimator spells like Animate Dead and Reanimate. Smooth the mana base with fetches and shocks like Bloodstained Mire and Sacred Foundry. If you love tokens, look at Anointed Procession to supercharge treasure and token output. Okay, now final thoughts. All in all, Revival Trance is a flavorful and surprisingly resilient precon. It's not the fastest, but it's fun, it's thematic, and packs some real endgame power. If you're a Final Fantasy fan, this deck will feel like playing out of the saga of Terra and her companions at your commander table. Thanks for tuning in to Pump Sidon's Den. If you enjoyed this review, hit like, subscribe to Pump Sidon's Den, and let me know in the comments which Final Fantasy character deserves their own commander deck. Until next time, may your summons be legendary and your top decks always be clutch.